Is it time to buy or sell Rigetti Computing stock? In this video, we will explore Rigetti Computing in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 2nd of July, 2025, our system has ranked Rigetti Computing as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 31.19% since we first suggested purchasing Rigetti Computing 12 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.60% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we are unable to predict the stock's next direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock has surpassed a significant and broad upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. In the event of a pullback, support will now be found at the level of $16.93, which may present a second opportunity for gains. According to fan theory, $20.76 is anticipated to be the next potential peak level, which may serve as a resistance point that could be challenging to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 37.73% over the upcoming 3 months, with a projected return ranging from 5.10% to 35.86%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 111.02%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 34.04% to 243.09% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price between $23.00 and $58.87. Our latest daily update for Rigetti Computing highlights a positive trend, a green day on Friday for Rigetti Computing Incorporated, stock after gaining a fraction of 1%. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, Rigetti Computing Incorporated saw its stock price rise from $17.14 to $17.16, marking a gain of 0.117%. This marks the third consecutive day of increases. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or if the stock will take a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated significantly, with a low of $15.96 and a high of $17.39, reflecting an overall fluctuation of 8.96%. Over the past 10 days, the stock has increased in value 6 times and has risen by 30% over the last 2 weeks. However, it is worth noting that trading volume decreased by 25 million shares on the last day, with a total of 56 million shares traded for an approximate total value of $964,093,000. Lower trading volume during a price increase can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning for potential changes in the upcoming days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached its highest price of $21.42 and its lowest price of 66 cents. Currently, the price is 19.89% or $4.26, below the 52-week high of $21.42, which also represents the all-time high for this stock. Rigetti Computing, trading under the ticker RGTI, has captured significant attention following a series of remarkable advancements in quantum technology. As of today, shares have surged nearly 41% this week alone, with a notable 30% increase just on July 16th. Driven by the company's achievement of 99.5% gate fidelity with its innovative 36-qubit chiplet system. This milestone is a substantial leap towards scalable quantum computing and has positioned Rigetti as a frontrunner in a rapidly evolving market. However, while the stock has shown impressive short-term gains, Analysts caution that the company's trajectory may face challenges ahead. The CEO, Subodh Kulkarni, has indicated that true commercial viability may still be years away, despite the dramatic increases in stock value. This dual perspective suggests that, while the immediate hype can bolster share prices, investors should remain wary of volatility as the company works toward realistic adoption and monetization of its technologies. The impact of these developments on RGTI's stock in the short term appears positive, buoyed by investor optimism and media attention. In the longer term, company performance, market conditions, and the broader acceptance of quantum computing will ultimately dictate whether these gains can be sustained or if the stock will face corrections. As the market continues to react to advancements in quantum computing, Rigetti's strategic direction and execution will be critical in defining its future growth trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned RGTI a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned RGTI a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned RGTI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of December, 2024, it was reported that Craig Hallam assigned RGTI a buy grade with an initialize action. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned RGTI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Rigetti Computing stock a general strong sell rating. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio also receives a strong sell rating. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have similarly given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Rigetti Computing. The Rigetti Computing Incorporated stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is anticipated at $14.51 and $12.44. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, June 5, 2025, and the stock has since experienced an increase of 57.58%. Further upward movement is expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It is worth noting that trading volume decreased on the last trading day, despite rising prices, indicating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advised. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 30 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 11 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 11 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 47 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 39 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rigetti Computing. Rigetti Computing Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $16.56. This level may represent a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock is currently experiencing significant daily fluctuations, characterized by a very large prediction interval, indicated by the Bollinger Band, categorizing it as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.43 between its high and low, representing an increase of 8.96%. In the past week, the stock has maintained an average daily volatility of 10.14%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Rigetti Computing, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and possible risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 6 cents per share. It is advisable to monitor these figures as they can significantly affect stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rigetti Computing. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could rise quickly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to guide your exit strategy. On the downside, Rigetti Computing encounters its first support level at $16.56. If this support level holds, it could present a valuable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Rigetti Computing from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of July, 2025, Johnson Ray O executed an insider sale of 40,420 shares of common stock. On the same day, Clifton Michael S. also conducted an insider sale of 25,000 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Fitzgerald Alyssa performed an insider sale of 77,284 shares of common stock. On the 11th of June, 2025, Clifton Michael S. executed an insider sale of 25,000 warrants, which are rights to buy shares. On the 10th of June, 2025, Ianati Thomas J. made an insider purchase of 14,902 shares of common stock. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 23.683. In total, insiders bought 7,311,186 shares and sold 7,852,341 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $16.66, reflecting a decline of 2.92%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, resulting in a considerable level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 79, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 29 days ago. Is Rigetti Computing stock a good buy? Rigetti Computing Inc. shows several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may either maintain their position or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. After assessing the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we anticipate that Rigetti Computing will open lower by approximately 32 cents, starting the trading session at $16.84. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.